This is kettlebell circuit number 3. For this circuit, we're gonna do shoulder press, oblique crunches, lat pullovers, and hip thrusts. For shoulder press, make sure that your elbow is not flared out to the side. You can go pretty far in, but I like to do a 45-degree angle, maintaining a neutral posture throughout, and you're gonna want to press with your deltoid here. And we're gonna do 10 reps on each side. Again, I'll reiterate that 10 reps is more of a guideline than it is a strict requirement for these exercises. I encourage you to figure out what weight works for you and what number of reps. For something with this weight, I might end up actually doing more like 20 to actually feel it, or I would use my heavier kettlebell. And if you can only do 2 or 3, that's great. Next, we're going to do oblique crunches. I like to hold the kettlebell off to one side, imagining that I'm touching my knee with the opposite hand, getting a good stretch in my obliques as I lower the weight, and then making that crunch. You can definitely do these one of 2 ways, touching your knee like this, or you can put your hand kind of behind your neck here and crunch like this. I recommend that whichever form you choose, do it the same way on each side. Next, we're gonna do lat pullovers, and I recommend having a bench or a chair or something like that where you can lay flat and elevate your shoulders. A lot of people have fragile shoulders, so I really encourage you to do these unweighted. Figure out your range of motion before you begin adding weight, and take the range of motion slowly. The weight is actually heavier because of the resistance profile on your lats as you get to the end range of motion, so be very conscious of how your shoulders are feeling. Don't go too far until you feel like you've solidified the endurance and stability of that muscle. My shoulders and my neck are resting here. I'm gonna have the weight overhead. Again, cautious, grip the weight really securely so that you don't accidentally drop it on your head. You might need to do this with even less of a weight, but you wanna get a really good stretch. Trying to not move your rib cage as you do these. It's entirely through your lats. Next, we're going to do hip thrusts. And you can do these either single leg or double leg. I like to actually do them with a heavier weight. I'm going to show you basically what it looks like for a single leg. You can elevate this leg, come down with the weight, and then squeeze your glutes, sort of resting on that hip. You can definitely get a towel or a pad or something like that if it's uncomfortable. And then for both, you might have to tinker around with the exact positioning on this exercise to identify how to not bruise your hip bone, as well as finding a good spot for your shoulders on the bench. And that completes the circuit.